Come on now.
So, Julie, how'd you get that wet? Something for my neck. Hey, Julie, how'd you get that drip? Something for my wrist. Hey, Julie.
Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we are here taking a look at NEXZ. They have an archive in 2025. I did not think that we were going to have any more of these since they debuted, but I'm here for this. We got ChillLit as our choreographers this time. I've been seeing their name pop up more and more. Most of my experience with them was through Unite, and then I believe they just recently worked on a Boy Next Door choreo. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we're gonna have here. I'm ready. I hope you are. Let's go. Wow. We're not in a studio this time. Got a little Yachty on this track.
Hey Julie, heard you got that drip. Yes, something for my wrist. Paparazzi sound like flick. Nikon on my icon like Will Smith kid. Yeah, me and Yachty, that's a layup. My old life,
That's a layup.
Well, I tell Spanish by me, baby I keep. Well, yeah, go to my mouth, I don't talk cheap. No, yeah, these bitches used to make fun of my teeth. Now they cross the AC, bust the house 100 degrees. Yo, but oh well, she's a now. Told in the sweat, she can chill in my casa. This shit was so fire, Yachty had to run it back. About to ride a chain off.
Let's go. This is cool that we got like a whole little crew with them this time. Come on now. That was thoroughly enjoyable. He said, bye. That was great. Oh man. Okay. I don't know how y'all feel, but part of me really misses the archives in the studio space, right? This is cool. But it doesn't feel like an archive. And it's not because of who they're with. I think it's because we're not in a studio, right? Because I'm remembering pretty much all the ones that we had seen were in like Just Jerk, or they were at 1 Mil, you know, in those spaces. So it felt like there was just like a common environmental theme. And here it's, you know, you're in a gym, and I don't know if ChillLit's got their own spot, and that's whatever. But yeah, I mean, as much as I love it, it reads more concept, like a choreo concept shoot, than it does an archive in the context of NEXZ that we're used to. But we're going to still have fun and talk about it. Here we go. Now, for starters, it is interesting. Like, it is a bit tricky to know who is in ChillLit and who's in NEXZ. Does that make sense? Part of me thinks this is a guy from ChillLit and this is a member of NEXZ. And I know some of you guys are like, Jess, you've seen so much NEXZ. I know. And I have played the guessing game a few times. It's all over YouTube. I have a few archives that we dive into. I think we've looked at all of them together, and they should all be on YouTube. And I've looked at a lot of their discography, so it's not quite that. It's just that when everybody is dressed very similarly, it gets tricky, especially when you got the kind of shots that we have. That's hard. I like so the interaction was really cool. It's fun. And they're like, hi, Julie. And it's cute. I like the subtlety of it. I think this kind of choreo rests well on NEXZ. ChillLit, I haven't looked at enough of their work to really know like what their vibes or their flow or their choices resonate with. They do give off a similar vibe as Baby Treppin or Weedem Boys do in the K-pop choreo sense of things. It's not really that bad. I think it works very well for the markets that we're in, especially with like the type of sound that we have here, and when we're wanting to really dive into what works on the TikTok social media shorts side. these types of movement sequences work very well for that. And it's syncopated. It's not simple whatsoever. It's cool. All of that there that we started on the setup, they have the Hey Julie with the head. The travel through is interesting where it's similar to, what is it? It's not a nene, but how we travel it down has a lot of interesting, it's not a Dougie either. It's like a hybrid move that you would see. Like the head, shoulders, knees, and toes. A similar like head with a little shimmy out of it. Send it up, boom. Nice little moment with the footwork. They travel it through like the swish, swish on the hey, the Hey Julie. They hinge it around. That drip, so they double it on 2 times. So we've already established, okay, we're going to be looking at those feet at some point. And I like that we catch in the track. Really nice to see that resonated there. They hit the arms, boom. They send them nice into the side. They travel it through. Come on with the head. They send it out. They go, Hey Julie. The bounces are fun out of that. They melt on the, ooh. Oh man. I want to be able to appreciate more of the choreography, but some of our panovers, I'm not able to really focus on the footwork or focus on the formation as a whole, which could also resonate more on a concept shoot than an archive, because I don't know if it's just how it was cut. It's cut more cinematically towards a concept shoot to me, but I'm going to chalk it up to the environmental factors. It's not a critique. I want that to be clear. Not a critique at all. It's just an observation as somebody who's really, like, the archives are near and dear to me for NEXZ, because that was the very first thing I ever watched of theirs, right? So it hits well. So I like the toss forward, fun little camera work, so they end up sending it down. Hey, Julie. They got that drip, drip, drip. And he goes, boom, and they hops into the cup. They're like, hey, that wrist, in the ChillLit. So I'm assuming that whole sequence was ChillLit affiliated, because he got the ChillLit rings, which is cool. I think too, this is the first time that we're seeing equal representation of the choreographers with the members in an archive too. We normally see them clocked at the end. So that's another component of this too. That's different. Maybe it's in our post-debut era, this is kind of the direction we're going, which, hey, we're here for. I like the cameras getting sent in. What's interesting is oh, they've had them there. They turn them on. They go, hello, reveal. They're frozen. I like this little hello moment. Come on with this. I love the handshake action on that. It's cute. The swing on the arms is cool with the hinge over. They toss it. They bring it up. Boom, the reverb is cool on that. Bring it to the inside. Melt. So we have we got I think it's a mixed bag of ChillLit to NEXZ members in here. Is what I'm safe to assume, because I recognize he's a NEXZ member. NEXZ, I would say a good half are NEXZ. The toss on that, I like the hit, accent over, he swivels it around, they hit it high to low, they toss it away, they hinge it, I like the balance of that. They drop it through the wow. They end up turning out of it. Come on with the yeah. Head goes down. Leg also matches with that. And I like the subtlety of the direction for the head. For that, it helps us with the focal point there. So that you have they take it around. I like the performance quality that we're getting out of that. They said it. I like that we were able to hear that with the hands. They toss it through. They bring it through. A lot of these swings and just this type of pocket is one that I'm very familiar with. We see it a lot with, what is it? I can't not think about Weedham Boys. Nope. Black Flag, because they swim like that so much, and it's such a vibe. I really, really like it. It's cool. The pull it back is nice. That ha ha ha, and it also further proves NEXZ's versatility as a collective. It's really dope. The fact that it's like, I'm really trying to focus to know who's NEXZ and who's ChillLit. It's not a movement discrepancy at all. It's gonna be, I'm going off of faces here. The brush away is cool. We end up catching it from one side to another. We hit it, come on with a kick. We rotate it in, boom, send it over. And I like having that's a member. They hit it, knock with the hips. They toss it, they like, come on now, let's have some fun and party. And he goes, hey, Julie, same as what we've already seen. Travel it through, high, middle, low. And I like that we have group in the front, group in the back, and it's mirrored where you're going in opposition, which is cool. Provides variety. I like the little bounce back on that, which is cool. Toss it back. The swim. Hey, Julie. And I like the hop with all of it as well. That little drip. And all of that reminds me of, it's like a milli walk sequence, but it's not a true milli, but the flow of it does resonate like one. The sway on that too with the hips work great on the weight shifts. They all do really well. ChillLit looks good with NEXZ. NEXZ looks good with ChillLit in the cohesion on synchronicity as well. It's not the cleanest thing I've ever seen. It's not like Miracle. It's not like other cases that we've seen with NEXZ. I don't think that's the point. I don't think it needs to be super clean like that. Some of our ranges are slightly different, but I really like that we're able to see more of the nuance of personality through our choices, but also the garments are very different. So that can contribute to range as well. I really like it, and I like how playful it is. It doesn't look like as much of a I'm trying to do something hard. It's I'm living as myself. Like, I really like how what is it, implicit it resonates on everybody's bodies, NEXZ's especially, because we know the kind of choreography they've dived into. I think it is a fantastic selection of having Alex as one of those anchor choreographers they've worked with, because that pocket is filthy and crazy in how Alex ain't holding back on the grimy selections of their choreos, but it allows their bodies to open up and expedite how it can resonate on different types of tracks, which I think really helps here. And then with ChillLit's pocket, I don't know how they teach, which I'm excited for the behind the scenes on it. I get a little glimpse into the that group as a whole. But seeing how the sways work and the type of grooves that they're doing, I think it looks really cool to this track. It works well on the track. It's playful, and I like seeing them be playful, right? They're like, hi, Julie. Bounce it around. They point together. They go to the inside. They love it. They run in. Let's go. They go bass, and they all interpret it slightly different, but the dynamic remains the same, which is nice. They look over. I think they found Julie. I'm not Julie. My name's Jessica. Thank you, though. And then they finish in a freeze. Oh, my God. It's cute. That's like such a fun little finish. And they're like, woohoo, parkour. And they frolic away off screen. That was awesome. It goes down. He says, hi, bye. Good to see you. I am so happy that this exists. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing behind the scenes so we get to learn more about the collaboration. Because like I said, the structure is different environmentally. It's different in the involvement of the choreographers. But it's still something that I'm really happy that we have too. So I'm very intrigued on hearing y'all's thoughts. This is a really dope choreography to see them pursue, because it is technically different than the other choreographer styles that we've seen, which I hope they continue doing these. These are so fun. Y'all know me, I know you. I'm Jess. I have a ton of archives that are on YouTube, and I've looked at a lot of NEXZ. If you don't see it on YouTube, you can check it out on the Patreon side too. That's where I dump a lot of extra material if you don't see it on YouTube. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.